So if your dog begins to act crazy and weird, he may be interacting with an unclean spirit.
I believe this is a common thing.
Yeah.
This is like, because I remember seeing when I was walking down my street where I used to live, and these people had this like, it was some kind of pit bull mixed dog. Mm-hmm. It was demonic, and I knew then that this was demonic. The dog would actually, it was. I never seen a dog do this. It was barking madly as I was walking down past the house. And it was actually taking chunks out of the ground. It was like pulling grass out of the ground. And then they had one of those electric fences, invisible fences.
To stop them from coming past?
That thing broke through. It came right through that.
And chasing you?
I wasn't chasing me. I was just standing. There was no running away. It was like, but the thing, it just was that bay. I know it was the Lord. The thing was just that bay, just like. Then one brave teenager tried to, come to my rescue. He picks up the dog and that thing snapped and, crazy, man.
Why did you pick up the dog?
Because he's crazy.
Yeah. That's just like Doberman Pinschers who had a spirit imparted to them by the Nazis. And they were trained to actually clamp down on somebody's throat and to suffocate them by clamping down on the air passage and actually killing the people on the battlefield. That's why they call them Doberman Pinschers. They pinch off the airflow and kill you on the battlefield.
These things ain't going nowhere. These spirits
they were full of Nazi spirit, and these were animals that took on a Nazi spirit.
Wait till we get to the point where these things really start coming up.
Yeah, we haven't even hit.
Because this place is going to be madness. This is going to be mad for too long.
Because understand, everything we're doing is preparation for the end.
Right.
We're preaching this on the radio and over the airwaves and over the internet to get everybody ready, because God is about to loose an army to save as many as we can. And we're on the leading edge of it, and we're broadcasting to you to tell you, get ready, because we're about to go into full operation here. But look at this. And forthwith Jesus gave them leave, and the unclean spirits went out and entered into the swine, and the herd ran violently down a steep place into the sea. There were about 2,000 and were choked in the sea. Remember I told you a legion was about 2,000 foot soldiers? 2,000 demons went into 2,000 swine, and they drove the swine into an insane rage, running off of a cliff and drowning in the sea. Telling you how powerful and insane these spirits were. They were humiliating and mutilating spirits. They were looking to kill the gathering demoniac, and God's mercy did not allow 2,000 spirits to kill this man while he sat in graveyards, cutting himself and mutilating himself, until the Son of God came by to set him free. What an act of mercy and God intervening in the life of a human being to save them. Remember this, if you remember nothing else from what we're saying. The natural flow of life on earth is satanic. If you get up in the morning, cook your breakfast, drink a cup of coffee and go off to work, you work 8 hours, drive home, stop by the mall, stop by the grocery store, get dinner for your family, cook it, eat it, spend 2 hours watching TV, go to bed, wake up the next morning and do it again, you are now moving in the satanic flow of life.
Because it's all self-serving. We don't know it. We don't realize how it's self-preservation, self-worship, whatever you want to call it.
Self-gratification, self-exaltation. All that stuff is satanic. The natural flow of life is satanic. For you to come to Jesus Christ, it takes intervention by God. He must interrupt the natural flow of the satanic world for you to be saved. So if you understand that, you understand that the whole world lies in the wicked one. All of the world is engrafted in and encompassed about with satanic forces. So therefore you walk and live and breathe in a satanic realm by nature unless God intervenes to make you into a child of God and move you out of it. So I don't care how normal you think you are, you're serving the devil. You say, I don't serve the devil. No. Unless you come to Jesus Christ and you're born again,
by default.
You by default are serving the devil. Every computer that you get in your home comes with automatic defaults on that computer that automatically activate because it's the way it was shipped and programmed in the factory. You're programmed in the factory to actually walk in the spirit of the devil until God intervenes and you're born again. So you can debate it, you can strive about it, you can say what you're not all you want to. Unless you come to Jesus Christ, the Son of God, and you're born again of his spirit, you are serving the devil.
And recognize that he is the only way to be saved. It's not Jesus over here, and well, I can come and be a Buddhist over here as long as I'm doing good things and all that kind of thing. No, that's just not the way it is.
I can come by way of Allah and being a Muslim or being, and don't even bring up the filth that's called Christianity. That's nothing more than religion.
Right.
And a version of Christianity that's not real. Remember, in the Bible, 2 Corinthians chapter 11 says there's another Jesus, another gospel, and another spirit. You can talk about Jesus all you want, but Jesus doesn't align himself with a purpose-driven anything.
That's right.
There's no purpose-driven life and there's no purpose-driven church in Jesus Christ. Forget that garbage and come to Jesus Christ and get a revelation of him. He said, come and sit and learn of me. Mm-hmm. You got to have an intimate relationship to keep you safe in these last of the last days. But look at this. They were choked in the sea, and they that fed the swine fled and told it in the city and in the country. Notice two places they told it, the city and the country. Mm-hmm. And they went out to see what it was that was done. And they come to Jesus and see him that was possessed with the devil and had the legion. Remember, possessed with the devil, singular, and had the legion. So there was one primary devil, what we call a strong man, that secured the guy. And then the strong man began to open up doors to other spirits. Just like you, when you were sinning. A strong man came in. Let's say a strong man of marijuana came in. Now he led you into sexual perversion, sex with your girlfriend, oral sex. You tried anal sex one night with your girlfriend in the backseat of the car. Then you got into cocaine, and you got into pornography. Then the strong man bound you, and then he opened the door to other invading spirits as you begin to experience other sins. Entities from that realm of sin entered in, and it began to depreciate you and basically make your mind into a warped, weird, strange arena, and until you cried out and asked God to save you from what you have become. So the legion, he was possessed with the devil and had the legion. He was possessed with the devil and had the legion. He was sitting and clothed and in his right mind, and they were afraid. Now that's crazy.
Well, yeah. What were they doing before when he was chains up and cutting himself and running like a maniac? They weren't.
Why were they afraid then? Let me ask you a question about way of the internet. Why are we shocking you, and yet Lil Wayne doesn't shock you?
He's all right with you.
That's crazy. I mean, you get the weirdest, craziest, strangest people now in front of you, depicted by way of TV and movies every day. Lindsay Lohan with her girlfriend.
Yeah.
Ellen DeGeneres with her wife. And how do you you say him and his wife, now him and her wife. That sounds crazy. Elton John sodomized by his homosexual sodomite lover. And everybody's all right with it.
The other adjective you use here is clothed. So you see everybody today running around half naked and naked.
Everywhere you look, some woman's breasts are in your face. Even the outfits and the clothes, even with newscasters, supposedly professional women, with both loads of their breasts sitting up in your face because they have been demonized. Demons want you to walk around naked. They want you to be a Roman citizen engaging in all the debauchery and the filth of Rome and just showing and exposing yourself to everybody. Everywhere you look, the body has become God. Marie Osmond now even doing commercials about her body and getting back to this beautiful figure and back to where I was 20 years ago. And everybody is worshiping the human form. This is insanity at its highest level as these unclean freak spirits come in. You got a girl right now that just came out wanting to have the biggest breast in the world. Her bra size is 38 triple K after 9 breast enhancement surgeries with a gallon of silicone in her cleavage. That is crazy. See, we're not coming across I don't believe as being fanatical and weird. Look at the world. It's many of you asking questions about this, wondering what is going on. I've never seen anything like this. I've seen young black guys walking down the street with their pants hanging down to their shoelaces. with braids and plaits draped down their backs, tattooed from head to toe, gold grills slammed into their mouths. This is strange. These are weird people. This is not a human being. This is a strange person.